All right, today we're going to do something a little different. We are going to deconstruct just a single sentence. Yeah, that's it. It might seem super simple, but we're going to treat it like a blueprint. A blueprint that, honestly, reveals a huge shift in how we all create and consume tech content.
You know, most of the time, a great explainer kicks off with some surprising fact or a big, bold question. But not this time. For this one, our starting point is the request itself. Think of this one line as our primary source, our key artifact. It's the mystery we're here to unravel together.
So here it is. At first glance, this just looks like a simple command, right? Something you'd tell a content creator. But if you look just a little bit closer, you'll see that every single word here is packed with meaning. This thing is a snapshot of a very specific and very, very modern kind of demand. And that really gets to the heart of it, doesn't it? That's our big question today. By pulling this request apart, literally piece by piece, we can start to see a much bigger trend. We can understand what audiences actually want, who they trust, and where this whole conversation about technology is headed next. Okay, let's dive in. We'll start with the first two big pieces of this puzzle, the where and the who, the platform and the personality. So check out the combination here. This isn't a request for some video on a generic channel. No, it's for Tech Horizon, a name that just sounds broad and future-focused. And it's not for just any expert either. It's specifically for Anand Vemula, which tells you they want a trusted, authoritative voice. It's this incredible meeting of broad appeal and super deep specificity. So let's just break down Tech Horizon for a second. The name itself is basically a mission statement. Horizon, right? It implies looking ahead, not focusing on the tech we have today, but on what's just over the edge, what's coming next. And when you pair that with YouTube, the most accessible video platform on the planet, it tells you the goal here is to make these big, future-focused ideas available to literally everyone. And then you've got the human element, Anand Vemula. Think about it. In an age where we're flooded with anonymous content and AI-generated articles, naming a specific person, that's a really powerful statement. It signals that the audience isn't just looking for raw information anymore, they're looking for guidance from a trusted individual. See, authority isn't just held by big brands these days, it's more and more tied to real, credible, named experts. All right, so we've got the platform and we've got the expert. But what exactly are they being asked to talk about? This is where it gets really interesting. Let's look at the what of the request. The absolute core of the request boils down to just two words: Agentic AI deployment. We are so far past what is AI. This is specific, it's advanced, and it signals a huge evolution in the public conversation around this stuff. Okay, first things first, let's break that down. Agentic AI, well, that refers to an AI that doesn't just sit there waiting for commands. It has agency. Think of it like this. It's the difference between a simple calculator and a true personal assistant who can book your flights, manage your calendar, and figure out problems on its own to reach a goal you gave it. It's all about autonomy. And then you have that second word, deployment. And this word is absolutely crucial. We're not talking about theory anymore, not even close. Deployment is all about taking this advanced agentic AI out of the lab and putting it to work in the real world. It's about practical application, about making it actually operational. And this really shows you how much the conversation has shifted. The whole public discussion around AI has seriously matured. We've moved way past the theoretical what is AI stage. We've even moved past the what can AI do stage. This request proves we are now firmly in step 3. Okay, how do we actually use this stuff? The demand is for practical, actionable know-how. Okay, so we've broken down the who, the where, and the what. Now, let's put it all back together. Let's see what this blueprint for a really modern piece of tech content actually looks like when you assemble all the parts. So let's just lay it all out. The platform, YouTube, that's all about making it accessible. The channel, Tech Horizon, promises a clear, future focus. The expert, Anand Vemula, is there to deliver authority and trust. And the topic, Agentic AI deployment, provides that practical knowledge people are hungry for. You see how each component just builds on the last? It creates the perfect blueprint. And all of this leads us to the most crucial point. In a world where we are just flooded with information, with all this dizzying tech change happening, audiences aren't just looking for more content. They're searching for a guide, someone credible, specialized, who can offer practical guidance. As technology gets more and more complex, the need for a trusted human expert to cut through all that noise just gets stronger and stronger.
Accessible expertise is not just a nice-to-have anymore. It's the new currency.
It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? As technology keeps getting more complex, the demand for these clear, expert-led explainers is only going to grow. That simple request we just tore apart today, it wasn't just a command. It's basically a map to the future of how we understand this stuff. Which leaves us with just one question. What's the next complex idea that needs explaining?